Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream, and hello VOD squad, hope you're keeping well out there. Today we have a lot of work to do. Why is my preview not working? There we go. Today we have a lot of work to do. We wanted to make some acid in the thingy up here, the pressure chamber. However, we needed plastic for that, and for plastic, we needed seed oil, we needed ethanol, and we needed biofuel or biodiesel or something. So we aren't quite there yet. We need 3 separate machines to do that, which is quite a lot. And oops, that was the wrong button. I've got them. Never mind, I don't have them up here. Let's just go into that quest chain here and get those 3. So we need a industrial squeezer. Hello? Why are you not working? Anyway, industrial squeezer, industrial fermenter, and a refinery. So we're looking for a squeezer, industrial. What is going on here? Is it? Oh, of course it's a multi-block structure, so of course it won't have a crafting recipe. Alright, well, we'll go put some things away, and there is one thing that I do want to do before we start. 1, turn this into dirt so I can put it away. But 2, I want to put in some elevators around the place. They're not exactly expensive, so thought it might be a good idea to throw some in. And maybe put some of my tools away. I don't need all of these all the time. I can probably get away with just that, honestly. Yeah, so we will put away the iron bars down here as well, because they can be resmelted. And we're looking okay now. I've also not really done much in the world other than just farming these and gold over here. So no big progress updates this time. Alright, yeah, so we're pretty okay now. I think these ones here can also go in there. Charcoal block and that one there. Nice. And then these scaffolding can also go. Actually, wait, I think there's a place for it. This should go into the down section. Yeah, it does. Cool. The second one. Good. Right, but the first thing I want to do is make some elevators. Now we could have done like water elevators and whatever. Why do that when you have modded elevators, right? Now I'm pretty sure that each one only makes 1. It does. So we're going to need a bit more wool than that. 15, 15, 16. Enough for 2. Just need a little bit more of these guys here. Oh, makes 1. I have a 6, so that's 1.5. Alright, so that is seed 9 more pieces. Here we go. 9 wool. Nice. Then we get out some ender pearls and then we will also dye them. Hey Disco, how's it going? And this is essentially going to stop me from having to climb up and down the mountainsides, so definitely worth. Yeah, I think that's how I want it. Doing good, that's good to hear. Also, oh crap, I'm gonna need 2 more ender pearls. I did confirm that it was still draining my headset. Even with the headset turned off, it was still draining battery, so I don't understand why. Anyway, probably want a dark grey elevator actually. That one looks not quite as dark as I would like. There we go, that's better. Alright, so before we start this, we put in the upstairs elevators. You can see that I've already made small paths for these, so. 1 here. 1 here. One here. And then 1 right here. So you can almost just not see it, but whoosh. And we go upstairs. Then when we want to come back downstairs, that's all we have to do. I feel like this here needs to be a slab though. And maybe cut out that piece there. So if we have some slabs just sitting around, awesome. If not, we don't. Then we just make one. Just need 1 more stone. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. I did some flying in virtual reality earlier. Got a cable to increase the bandwidth between me and, the headset and the computer. It looks great. So I'm very, very happy about that. There we go. There's our steps up. And then I decided not to add one in for here. Doesn't really need it. We could put one in for the nether just by putting one up there from down here. Because the nether portal is kind of just right up there. So maybe we roll that as well. Trying to figure out exactly where it is along this line here somewhere, but I don't want to fall down because it's going to be a long fall. So then we wouldn't have to walk up, we just walk down and then use the elevator to pop up. So if we put one here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a little. Wow, that is too far down. So maybe over here a little more. Have a look. Oh, we're in a thick wall now. There we are. So we could do this. And this is 1, 2, 3 blocks to the side. Let's just go see what that's like upstairs. Hey Amaya, how's it going? 1, 2, 3 would be either here or here. I could put it here. Would prefer to put it down in the smeltery, honestly. If I were to do that, I'd need to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blocks towards us. Or towards the base. Apologies. Doing okay, it's just very tired. I am feeling that. 8 blocks this way is too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8's here. So yeah, that's too far. Maybe we just make a staircase up here instead. Have one that kind of goes around here, but then up this way instead of sticking to one side, have it curve over. That could be cool. So while I patch that in, it's like that. Nice. You'd never know. Oh, except that mobs might... You know what? Screw it. It's fine. If mobs spawn in there, they spawn in there. That in there. This in here. Okay. Let's go have a look at what our structures need. Hey, Jeannie. How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Of course, it starts raining. Game, why do you got to start raining the moment Jeannie gets here? She's like the ray of sunshine in my life, not the rain. Come on. Where is the book, though? The book. Right. So we're looking for the squeezer, the fermenter, and the distillery. Just about to have dinner, so I'm jumping in to say hi. Hi, Piotr. How's it going, mate? I found a bug with the mod pack. When you destroy fluid pipes, they no longer drop the pipe or the upgrades in them. Anyway, Jeannie, what's for dinner? I've just finished dinner myself, so. Alright, so we are after machines, powers, what? Simple machines. Here we go. You have no idea. Oh. I've seen you say that while I was watching a VOD. Ah, fair enough. I wasn't sure if you watched the VODs. That's cool. I noticed it one time, so I don't know if it's something you can fix or if it's part of the mod. Especially because it's to do with preferred tools and everything like that. But if you could fix it, that would be amazing. Need to go make it, so we'll catch you later. Bye, Jeannie. Big loves. Oh, also, I hope you had a great stream. I don't know if my shout out command works or not. Let's have a look, see. SO. Does it work? It does not. All right, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to go follow Jeannie. She streams Final Fantasy 14, and I like Final Fantasy 14. And I like her positive energy, so even if you're not a fan of Final Fantasy, she's an awesome person. Do SO. Okay, SO. Unrecognized command. There we go. That works. I don't know how it works, but it did the thing. I really should get frosty tools. Anyway, let's sleep so that we can get rid of this rain. Yeah, welcome, Jeannie. Anywho, yeah, so last time we made this big pressure chamber, and now we need to get into making the things, the distilleries and whatever, so that we can get into making plastics, into etching acids, so we can make PCBs. And yeah, I was in the middle of the previous VOD when I saw you live. Aww. That's so cool that you watch the VODs. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Are you finding them interesting? I feel like I repeat myself a lot. Anyway, so we need 2 light engineering blocks, 1 redstone engineering block, a piston, steel scaffolding, steel fence, fluid pipes, and 4 wooden barrels. It's super helpful to see whether... Oh, that also reminds me, speaking of people struggling, Disco Moth had an issue with this quest, Blooming Blossoms. It was 100% completed. I think it didn't recognize he had the plant clippers. We're not sure what exactly triggers it because it said the progress was 100%. And so that he didn't get stuck on it, I went and got the quest ID and gave him the command to, you know, pass through it because he obviously finished it. And I even remember struggling on it a little bit, that it just seemed to activate randomly. So anyway, we need pistons, we need stuff, we need the everything. We need steel scaffolding. You know what? I'm just going to get a stack. And then wood. No, not just 1. 64. Frosty Tools is okay, so I might deviate away from it with their AI stuff. What sort of AI stuff do they use? Because I know Dove uses it. No, not 1. This is where I struggle the most, just with the basic controls. Right, let's try that again. Request. From what I heard, it's an issue with FTV Quest. Was that in... I'm pretty sure Disco was in 6.3. Although it did happen to me in 6.2. Because obviously that was very early days. Get out a stack of iron. I doubt we'll need this much, by the way, everyone. We're stocking up because getting 1 or 2 is the same as getting 64 until they're crafted. You don't know completely. I haven't looked too deep into it. Just remember there being some people having issues over them implementing generative AI for some features. I mean, yeah. I have issues with some generative AI as well, but, you know. Oh, also, I had a thought. Do you guys like things in chat, like mini games in chat to play, or would you rather have organic interaction? Because like there's like fishing games and Pokemon, whatever, that we can do. Why am I going through this? I'm supposed to be looking through the book. Alright, so the squeezer. We'll probably need some more light engineering blocks and redstone. The thing that we need to look at is the steel scaffolding. Steel scaffolding is easy. We should have the stuff for that. Light engineering block. It's a heap of iron. You know what? I'm glad we got heaps of iron. And since I still don't have the copper hooked up, we still have to come down here and manually grab it. So we'll grab just, 8 blocks. Actually, no. 7 blocks. There we go. As someone from all the way back on Mixer, interactive games are fun. Well, I enjoyed them. That's fair. All right. Why? Stop looking in that book. Then we need barrels, wooden barrels. I assume this is to do with creosote here. Wooden barrel, yes, it is to do with creosote. And we need 4 of them. I really should put down a shopping list here, right? Also, I'm gonna have to put a torch or glowstone or something up in the thing. All right. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Hello? Oh wait, it's because it's a drawer. I can't actually get it out from there. I have to get it from here. Struggling with the basics. For example, a few versions ago, I intentionally changed the rancher bee recipe to point people at milky bees instead. It's interesting it didn't work for you. The rancher bee recipe? Or the fact that I don't know. Oh, these songs are making me want to pick up my guitar, dude. I've actually considered taking a virtual pet like Tamagotchi and create something that people can play from the Twitch chat. Oh, that's cool. Is the creator of Verdant idea in the chat right now? A-firm. I've let them know about your issue with the Blossoms quest as well, and how we managed to get around it. But not everyone is going to have the know-how to go into the configuration files, look for the specific quest IDs, and say, yeah, this is the ID you want, not that one. So, like I say, it's probably a good thing that I've had some experience with mod packs in the past. Again, nothing crazy, but I did get to play around with a lot of configuration files, custom recipes, and the like. Excuse me, apologies. Stop looking in that one. I keep looking in the wrong one. Alright, so then we need 2 light engineering blocks in the redstone block. That is that one there. We also needed steel scaffolding, which I can do with this boy over here. What's on there right now? Perfect. Beautiful. Then, yeah. One day, Brie and I will get our kiddo into Verdant idea, and probably after our skyblock. Yeah. Once I have finished Verdant idea, I mean, I feel like I'm going to keep coming back to this pack even in my spare time. Once I finish Verdant ideas quests, and I would like to go for 100% completion, so all ways of mystical agriculture farming, or ways of bees farming, automate them, whatever. You know, maybe then I'll move on to like a skyblock pack or something, make something out of nothing. Skyblock 5 kind of confused me, and it's all because of create. It was a bit of a different version to the one I had used in the past, so it just felt a little strange. 2 fluid pipes and more light engineering blocks. So light engineering blocks. In 063, I reverted the changes that likely caused the quest issue to happen. So would need more info if it still happens. Yeah, I mean, I can always, in my spare time, give it another crack, because obviously it doesn't take very long to get to the flower farming stage, so I can definitely get on that and get back to you on that. Right, that is iron plates. This is iron plates. We are... Oh, we have some iron plates. Wow. Look at how prepared I am. Not gonna lie, couldn't help but smile when Brainy asked her kid if she wanted to play the pack chill plays. Oh, that's so cool. That's made me smile. Alright, what do we need now? We just need 2 fluid pipes now. And a better way of generating RF. Wow, that's easy. Oh! Also, not sure if you heard my my comments about the drawers here. Where oak drawers you can make with a single chest, spruce drawers you have to make with these spruce planks around it. Would be really cool for parity's sake to remove these ones here, because the difference between a chest and this is, you know, obviously 2 planks. So yeah, like removing these ones here with the... Obviously, I'm not here to tell you how to make your pack. This is just a personal suggestion of mine. That for parity between all crafting recipes, would be cool to see them all operate the same without these ones here. It's actually a common feedback. Oh, really? So these recipes are from the mod itself, so I'm still not super sure. Okay, fair enough. I mean, obviously, it's nice when making, you know, setups like this, which used to come out all the way out to like here. So yeah, the recipe is still super nice to have. That's like super simple. But yeah. Again, it's just a thought I had, and obviously others... Oh, why do I keep opening that? And that if others are having as well, it's, that's cool. Stop. Nope. There we go, that's what I want. Disco. Oh, man. Disco loves Create. Or I think he likes the idea of Create. I don't think he's played around with it much. Anyway, let's get on to mate. He's smarty. Just, I guess, seize the opportunity while it's there to at least ask, right? Then a brains here, right? Mate, mod packs take a long time to make. Like I said, that pack that I was working on, like that was like 3 months or maybe 4 months. It was in a playable stage, but it wasn't finished by far. Okay, 2 barrels and another brain. From what I've heard, it won't work with Create 6, but I know there was someone who managed to add Create 5. Oh, so you could just add in Create if you wanted to. I dread that I'm going to have to automate getting ores in the skyblock simply because of create. Wait, which skyblock are you playing, Maya? You nearly said old name. Barrel, right. Barrel. Brain fences. Wait, hang on. Did I not pack enough fences? Whoops. Oh yeah, that's right. It was all the mods, yeah. Is all the mods a quest-based pack? Or is it like free form? I just realized as well, I might have to build... I don't know. I might have to move some things around. Hang on, it said 3. I think I've built this wrong. Yeah, 3 steel fences, so this must be a fluid... Is this a fluid pipe? Like that? Oh, excuse me. Go back and have another look. Because it looked like a fence. Fluid pipe. Yeah, actually no, that looks like a connecting fluid pipe. Because it kind of goes a bit more slimline, it looks like it could be a fence, but yeah, it's definitely not. Brains, the 3 fences, and the piston. Got it. Fence 1, 2, 3. And piston. Okay, let's try that again. And piston. There we go. Bang! There's our squeezer. Can it make nut milk? I don't know. Can it make nut milk? Anyway, so this is going to... You know, it'll be... I should have moved this across one more. Personally, I'm against Create, as I don't think steampunk fits a destroyed high-tech world. And that reminds me, Britannia is not a magic mod, it's a tech mod. It's very quest-based? Oh, cool. Personally, yeah, so, yeah, Create is great for the vanilla game, in conjunction with the vanilla game. Because of the amount of ways you can automate things. I feel and it kind of has to be like early-ish game, though it can do late game things as well. I feel like that's kind of where it should stay. I'm going to tell Bree that Britannia is a tech mod. It is a tech mod. Look it up. It says it's a tech mod. I'm pretty sure it's not a magic mod. It comes off like a magic mod. But the mana is just like your RF. Or FE, you know. If you like Create though, there is a new pack that is very magic based called Reclamation. There you go. I'm sure that Disco will check that out. Like I said, very into the idea of Create, but I don't think realizes just how involved it can be still. Anyway, so we've made the squeezer. We need to make the fermenter now. Oh lord, this is more pipes, 2 more pipes, 4 cauldrons. Okay, so it's essentially the same, just with the iron stuff. So I'm going to put these other 2 machines along here. This is going to be a tight squeeze. Wow. So like maybe here? Hey, you know what really helps? Placing the blocks properly. You just want to see her reaction. Oh man, I wanna hear what that reaction is. Just because it seems like such a controversial thing to say that it's a magic mod. Sorry, that it's not. Oh god, English is hard. You know that? Sure, in Reclamation you have to do like spells and more. That's cool. That one there. Also, I'll probably, just to make it feel like it's not slipping on the edge, just add a little more dirt here as well. She said you're right, and I feel so weird. Like, Britannia feels like a nature mod to me. Britannia is a tech mod. Exactly. How you doing, Brainy? Yeah, Britannia is a tech mod. What am I doing? Why do I keep opening that? So, we need 4 cauldrons. And 4 of these blocks, the iron sheet metal blocks. Iron sheet metal. Here we go. Beautiful. Britannia is both. Whatever it is, it's a cool mod. You can't force me to believe Rod of Bifrost is tech. Fair. No, wait. You must believe it is a tech mod. Tech. Nah, I don't care what people believe, honestly. If you want to believe it's a tech mod, cool. If you want to believe it's a nature mod, cool. Like you said, it's both. What was I doing? Iron for cauldrons. Why did I come all the way down here, especially since I have things hooked up to here? Like an idiot. Okay, 4 cauldrons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the thing that makes a rainbow bridge. I believe that is the Bifrost. Right, let's see if I made this right. Then all we need is the sheet metal. And then I put my hammer away. Never put your hammer away. Always keep your hammer out. Just in case you need to do this. Blop. There's our fermentation. That is a tight squeeze. I'm actually not sure if I really like that. But we're going to do it again. We're going to put the last machine right here. So then we need the, I think this is the distillery we need. Oh, refinery, not distillery. Okay. The refinery. This is a, wow, this is large. So we've got, hang on, 5, we have 8 steel scaffolding, 5 pipes, a light engineering, and a heavy engineering. Right, okay. No biggie. Alright, let's go cuddle, Luna. Look, last time I got to Endgame Britannia was literally Pyramid Reborn. Oh man, Pyramid was such a fun pack. One of the best multiplayer challenge packs, I think. Because it kind of takes you through a bit of everything, which I like. Alright, we're going to need some more scaffolding. And we are also going to need the heavy engineering block. And then also some more of these relays to over here so that we can hook these up to power. And then also find a better thing for power in immersive engineering. I think that'll be the biodiesel that we can make. I think it is biodiesel, right? That we can make from these things here. I think you can use that to make power as well. Do we just need one of these heavy engineering blocks? Let's take a look-see. Too light, too heavy. So we're going to need to make some more light as well. That's not how you do that. That is how you do that. What do these need? The heavy ones. They just need gold and compressed iron. That's fair. There's our 4 pipes. Beautiful. Yeah, then... Oh, wait, steel. Sorry, I thought it was compressed iron. It's steel. And steel pipes. So we're going to need 16 for that and 20 for that. 20. Whoop. Then on top of that, we're going to need some gold. Disco, he plays all the mods 9 to the sky. Gold. By the way, I've come to really like the functional storage wireless biddies here. Being able to transfer things from down here, from up there, from there to this is amazing. And once I get more diamond, once I get diamond upgrades, I'm going to put a small thing like this and like a few terminals at each section so I can access my inventory from everywhere. Which is going to be awesome. Well, at least the draw inventory from everywhere, which is what I really want. All right, heavy engineering. Four. There's all of our engineering cores. Then we need some more steel scaffolding. Which we have here. We'll make 12. I think we needed like 10, right? Oh, we needed 8. 5 fluid pipes. We have 4. So we make a few more of them. Next up is some iron sheet metal and a redstone engineering block. Oh, I see we've used our redstone engineering blocks. So we go back to the drawing board. We're missing out on 2. Geez, we're running through iron today. No! Wait, hang on. No, that is what I wanted. Never mind. Ooh. Nearly crashed out there. And 16 iron sheet metal. We have 2. So we're going to have to press some more iron. So that makes 4, 10, 14, 16. Anyway, while we're waiting for that, we'll harvest our future sand and dirt. Also, at some stage, we're probably going to have to look at upgrading our tools away from amethyst bronze. There's probably a tier above what we have now that is probably better. So we'll probably have to start going through like all the pickaxe heads and everything and just make sure that we have all the good stuff. Alright, all of our iron plates are done. We just need the sheet metal. Sweet. Put that in there. Make sure we have all the resources. We do. Alright, so we're going to place it here. And what I might do is even dig slightly into the mountain here. All right, number 2. Okay. Big boxes. And then the brains. Bang! And there we go, there's our refinery as well. With an output right in the front, how nice. So we've made the 3 machines that I said we wanted to make. What? How long have we been live for? Not even an hour. That's awesome. Making some progress. Let me just quickly clear out my inventory now because it is a mess. Redstone up here. Cobblestone in there. Right, good. We're looking good again. Now it's all about learning how to use this machinery that we have just made. I also need some more copper wire. There's our relays. There's our connectors. Then I want to make just like a couple more of these posts. One to put here and then maybe one out here in the middle and then have that stretch across all 3 of these. So immersive engineering. See if we can see those posts really fast. There it is. Stone bricks and treated wood fences. And we need treated sticks for that as well. Then we just need to go find our stone bricks. And also see if there is a hole. There is no hole there. Awesome. Let's use our new elevator here. Whoosh. So good. Although it's more meant for like the upwards motion rather than the downwards because we have all these slopes here. Although I used to find myself Well, I still find myself jumping off this cliff here and falling onto the ground here, so it's a thing. Stone bricks. We have 2 as well. Oh man. Give me both. Thank you. That is not how these are made. How it's made. Then I throw this gold into here to go into storage. Also, by the way, there is a Teru Bozu from Britannia if you want to easily get rid of rain. Teru. Hello. Oh, it's so cute. What is this? It's a sunflower. We don't have sunflowers. Mana weave cloth. Oh, that's easy. Okay. And then sunflower is Lily of the Valley into mana. You know what? I will jump on that very momentarily. That seems like a good idea. Thank you. It's so adorable as well. It's like a mini ghast. So we put that one there. Then we'll put a post right here in the middle of everything just to be annoying. And then there we go. No. Oh, wait, no. That's fine. That's fine. Then that's the wrong chest. This is the one I want. Then I need a stick. Do I have sticks in here? I hope I have sticks in here. Have a look-see. I have no sticks in here. Typical chill. Alright, let's get out some... Oh, right, I used all my string earlier. So, I have to re-grab that. So, you need 8 string. That is 24. There's our 8 string. And then a Lily of the Valley. Perfect. Also, I just realized I have no game sound. Do you guys have game sound? You don't? Oh lord, what is going on? Oh, okay. Sorry, for some reason it changed my input and stayed changed earlier after I was using virtual reality. So yeah, so sorry about that. There you go, Teru Bozu. Oh, it's so cute! Look at it! You know what? You can sit right up here, right on the refrigerator. That is adorable. That is thumbnail material right there. Screw all the fermentation and stuff. This. Oops, this is what I want as my thumbnail. It needs to be fed sunflowers to stop the rain, but you can automate it. Okay. So with like a rain detector or whatever. Are they in this pack? Rain detectors? Here you go. Here you go. Have a sunflower. Are you happy again? You look so happy. You look like you perked right up. Let's have a look here. It works with a comparator. Oh. Hang on. So what? You place a comparator off of the Teru. Like that. And then it will give a signal strength or it will reduce its signal strength, and then you just compare that with not a hopper, a dispenser with another power signal, so that it'd be like Teru comparator with the signal strength attached to it. Then you'd need another comparator like here, or an observer facing into the comparator and drop sunflower onto it, or dispense sunflower onto it. Do we have a space for sunflowers? We do, right there. I guess by that logic, it could also work with a repeater if that's how it works. Anyhoozle. So now we need to learn how to use the seed squeezer. So for that, I need to go back to the manual, which I put away. That is the wrong thing that I wanted to click. Yeah, rain kills bitrate on streams and videos, so obviously it's a good thing, a good little tool to have. So you to here, you to here. All right, where is there's the, of course it's got to be in the most awkward spot for this one. We get another LV wire to there. There we go. And these two here are easy source. No! I did not want to attach it that far across. There we go. From there to there. From there to there. I love the look of spiderwebs, by the way. So like this view right here, seeing all of the power cables and such is an awesome thing. I love it. I know some people might think it's messy and whatever, but yeah, it just looks so cool. All right. Serious time. Put all these guys here away. Get out our book again, and let's read about things like the squeezer. The squeezer is a multi-plug structure that presses juice or oil out of organic materials by using by use of a big piston. The structure is built as shown and formed by the engineer's hammer on the central wooden barrel. Yeah, we got that. Items can be put into the squeezer via two hatches at the back that are marked with blue dots. The hatch with the orange dots serves as an item output, and the block below it to output fluids. Applying a redstone signal to the control panel at the front will halt the machine's process. This behavior can be inverted by use of the engineer's screwdriver. So it looks like really what we want to do is get some industrial hemp seeds going here. As they give them wheat seeds, though, wheat seeds you can make out of just wheat. Industrial hemp seeds are a little bit more involved. Yeah, so the wheat seeds literally just go down the row, boom. And it's easier than trying to do industrial hemp seeds. Industrial hemp. Oh, so you can do it with garden cloche. And you can get 2 seeds, but I still think overall the wheat seeds might be the better option because they're so much faster. They are so fast. Okay, so it said the 2 blue ones on the back. There's one, there's one. Cool, so that is, I assume, the item input, and then it says something about a bottom one for, is it this one? For liquids. Alright, let's give it a go. We'll at least put them in and see what happens. This is burning through power because our power generation and transfer rate actually isn't great. You can see here it is. That is burning power. So when we look in here, we have plant oil. So that's cool. Let's head over and get a tank. And we'll fill that with plant oil, because we'll need plant oil for the next one. I think that's 2 fluids, if I remember right. Oh, crap. Alright. Do we have enough empty space here? Nope. Alright, I had another tank somewhere. Tank. There it is. Request. Thank you. Also, I just realized that we'd be getting pretty close to making tier 2 tanks. Actually, no, we need to get into mechanism. Disregard. Though I'm sure at this point here, mechanism, we also need osmium. Depending on how hard osmium is to get. Let's have a look here. Osmium. So we can get osmium combs and osmium seeds. Osmium seeds tier 5, which is a little bit beyond what we're doing now. And osmium bees are feeding osmium clumps to an iron bee. We don't have iron bees yet, but to get osmium clumps, you need osmium. And to get osmium, you need osmium essence. So yeah, mechanism, not quite there yet, but it is a thing. We got 4.5 buckets of that out of there. And if we look up ethanol, I think is what we're after next. So ethanol is, we'll probably use potatoes for this in the fermenter, which is this boy here. Again, that's, we're gonna, might have to make some tanks here. And then we combine in the refinery, we combine, I think it's seed oil and ethanol to make biodiesel. What do you call a well-balanced horse? Okay, what do you call it, Juicy? Yeah, so plant oil and ethanol makes a biodiesel. So we're going to have to make a few more tanks here. There's another tank right there. Stable. Oh my lord. I am physically face palming right now. Like, yeah, it was good, but yeah, it was also like, why did I not see that coming? Sorry, ingesting a large amount of fluids. By the way, if you haven't, you should as well. Drinking fluids is definitely a way to go. Right, yeah, so we want some more tanks. That one. Iron and redstone. So we'll get out some iron. And actually another one for biofuel as well. Biodiesel, whatever. And then redstone. At some stage, by the way, I'll probably do a VR flight somewhere along the line. If you guys want to see some flying stream stuff from me, check me out on youtube.com/@Chillainous. I try and keep my content a little bit separate because people who watch flight sim stuff don't necessarily want to see Minecraft, and people who see Minecraft generally don't want to see flight sim and stuff. But yeah, so at some stage I'll be doing that over on YouTube and trying out all the new cables and everything and see how it goes with stream as well. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, that's a thing to look forward to. Right, let's make some ethanol. Once again, absolutely chewing through power. But you can see here we are gaining ethanol. Let's have a look at these guys here. Oh wow, they are draining. Yeah, we probably should like upgrade these to MV accumulators so that they can hold way more. Let's have a look here. So accumulators. So the LV accumulators, it doesn't say how much it can hold. MV ones, we need electrum. Electrum's generally silver and gold put together in a forge. Okay, casting table, molten electrum is silver and gold. Yep, cool. So we've got ethanol now, we've got seed oil, we can put, plant oil, I should say, sorry, plant oil in there. Then we need to put it all into here and make biodiesel, which can then be used to make plastic in the, I think it was the thermopneumatic. Yeah, so biodiesel in a thermopneumatic press, which we've already made because I thought we needed one yesterday. And I'm like, oh, we should just be able to do that. Nope. So we already have a thermopneumatic processing plant over here. And that can turn the liquid the biofuel into plastic. And then you put a bucket of molten plastic into this boy here with, what was it, 2 gunpowder, 2 zombie flesh, and 2 spider eyes to get etching acid for your PCBs. Gotta love that sound. As it struggles to hold on for dear life. Might be worth looking at making some MV stuff. Yeah, but our accumulator is actually dead. There's nothing else in here. Poor fermenter being hungry, I know. It wants the sugars from the potato and power. You know what, I'm just gonna take this one here out. We've probably got enough anyway. Yeah, we have 5.3 buckets in this one here rather than, as opposed to the 4.6 in this one here. So it's plenty. Unfortunately, this one here is also going to struggle because of the same reason. So this power bank, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, the power banks are set up in a C configuration here. So it goes from this one here to this one, to this one, to this one. But yeah, I wonder if there's like a biodiesel generator, because that's probably going to be the way to go, honestly. It's probably another multi-block structure and I can't see it in here. Let's have a look at the engineering manual. Power. accumulator. Power generation. Here we go. So the kinetic dynamo, which we've done. Then we have windmills, which we could also use. The windmill sails. Never mind. Here we go. Diesel generator. High voltage architecture might be fascinating, but it's not very useful unless you have a generator that can actually require the required output for it. The diesel generator is one of the few ways of generating this sort of energy. It is created as a complex multi-block structure and will run off biodiesel or other types of combustible fuel. Due to its high output, it will work through fuel very quickly, so make sure you have a sufficient fuel production to run it. The structure is built from engineering, generator, and radio blocks, as well as fluid pipes and scaffolding. Arrange them in the shape shown above and right-click the central generator with an engineer's hammer. Fuel is to be input at the bottom corners of the generator, whereas energy will be output to up to 3 connections at the top. The 4,000 flux per tick. The generator outputs will be split between all connected points. The generator will only run when at least one output can accept the energy. The small terminal on the side will turn off the generator supply with a redstone signal. This can be inverted with an engineer's screwdriver. The following is a list of fuels the generator can accept and for how long a full bucket will generate the... a full bucket will power the generator. So I'm pretty sure 20 ticks is a second. Which means that the biodiesel goes for 12.5 seconds per bucket. And obviously we can load up, we can load these guys here up once we have power running. We can load them up with seeds and potatoes and whatever very easily. But then on top of that, then we also need to look into HV. High voltage requires aluminium wire and steel wire. We're not quite at aluminium. We're getting very, very close though. So to make aluminium, oh, it is aluminium. It's not aluminum. Take that, Americans. Right. No, it's not aluminum. It's aluminium. What's this? Oh, it's breaking down bauxite. Yeah, so we have aluminium combs as well. What I want is Wait, was there not seeds? Yeah, there is. Oh, it's aluminum seeds. Okay, so it's aluminium B, aluminum seeds. Come on. This one here, we need to make a rune of winter. That was the problem. We needed to get into the Milky Bee to get Kate going. You're wrong. It's aluminium. I can see why Americans like to say aluminum though, because it's faster to say. No, 4 syllables. Aluminium. Aluminium. It's 5. It's not that different. Anyway, yeah, so we can get into aluminum seeds with a rune of winter, but that requires a Milky Bee. We can do the aluminium bee with the ashy mining bee and the crystalline bee. To get the ashy bee, it's a gravel nest. Oh, so it's another random chance one, like the resin bee. It's probably with an ashy mining bee. You probably want to put the gravel nest somewhere maybe darker or something. I don't know. We do actually have a dark spot with a gravel nest in. The bees are out down there. You can see them on the mini-map. So they'll be going to bed very, very shortly. Get out a honey treat and we'll just give it a go. Hey, I'm coming in. Oh wait, the gravel nest isn't in here. Whoops. Must still be upstairs. There it is. The ashy mining bee, but it doesn't say exactly how to make it. It just says honey tree with a gravel nest, and then it just says it's a solitary bee. After that, no additional information. So we'll do that and we'll come back in 500 seconds. Oh, sorry, in 5 minutes, 300 seconds. Carry around some bee cages with me too. Okay, while we wait for that, let's mix these two fluids if we have like at least one power bank full. And then we're also going to need to make another tank, which I totally didn't realize. Lots of back and forth, I'm sorry. I would like the 4 redstone and 4 iron. Awesome. There you go. One more tank, which will hold the biodiesel. Why am I not using my elevator? I say halfway up the thing. Oh, I already have a tank there. Whoops. Okay. Then the inputs for these boys are probably here. Yep. So we put that one there. This one here. Do you need to pump it in with fluid pipes? Puts it out just fine into the side. Where is my fluid pipes? I'm sure I had a couple. There they are. Alright, let's try that again. That there. One here on top. Am I missing something? See if there's a mechanism wrench. I think it's... No, it's not the disassembler. Is it the disassembler that is the wrench? I don't think it is. Or did I put these round? I don't think it matters which way they go, right? Just to be sure, we will swap them around with ethanol on that side, plant oil on this one. Yeah, nah. IE pipes require a pump to work. They're kind of bad. Okay, so I should just go pretty pipes then. There we go. wonder if thermal has the fluid pipes. Wow, thermal seems to have changed a lot. I don't see any pipes. Or is this just not like thermal expansion? Also, crescent hammer might be a way to go. We've got the stuff now to make a crescent hammer. Probably should make it. Yeah, like I'm not seeing like any of the RF tubes anymore, or the item and RF tubes, or anything. Unless I'm just thinking of thermal expansions. Thermal pipes is a separate mod which is not in the pack. Mechanism has pipes though, right. I keep forgetting mechanism is a full-fledged thing in itself. Basic mechanical pipe, advanced mechanical pipe. These basic pipes here remind me of Enderite O. Logistical transporter, pump rate 2 per second. Yeah, all these pipes here just remind me of Enderite O, right down to this one even, the restrictive transporter. Anyway, basic mechanical pipe, capacity 2000 millibuckets per tick. And the pump rate is 250. So that's fine. I think our steel, again, is upstairs. I really do need to hook that into the system there. It's starting to become a little bit of annoyance. Then also a crescent hammer. Which again, I'm going to have to go down. Oh. Ah! Remember to do things, Chill, please. Requires a configurator. Okay. See, I don't know much about mechanism. At least beyond, like, you know, the standard infusing metals with resources, you know, like iron with charcoal or whatever with gold or whatever. Anyway, it requires a lapis, a silver, and a stick. Lapis. Do we have silver anywhere? Silver. I'm sure we had silver somewhere. Oh, it's probably down there in the forge, actually. In the chest rather than in its own storage. I need to stop being lazy and put some bits in there. Perfect. There is our configurator mode. Configure items, wrench, rotate, empty. Configure heat, configure energy, configure... What the hell? There are so many options on this thing. Push, pull. There we go. Pull. Beautiful. Then we look up... what is it? Biodiesel. What else do we need to give this? Nitrate dust, which we have over here. There it is. Looks like we might just need 5? 4? Well, best thing is that this IF bar is not going down as fast as you think. However, the power isn't really getting super drained either, which is nice. And there we go. We now have 9 buckets of biodiesel. We did it. with the helper, Pieta. Thank you very much. Like I say, those sorts of... I haven't really played modded Minecraft heaps since 1.12. You know, obviously all the mods may be a bit more complicated back then. And then the 1.16 mods that I have played are things more like Vault Hunters and Explory and Dungeon type things, not really tech. So I appreciate the help there. I didn't think about mechanism having pipes at the end of the day. That was the biggest thing there. So we have biodiesel. So for this one here, we actually do need to make a liquid hopper, which is good because I have this spare tank right here. You know, it's about time we actually made the liquid hopper. Remember talking about that way back in the day? And then the dispenser upgrade and 4 plastic sheets. And to get plastic sheets, we need to... This is where this comes in. Into the thermo thingy with charcoal. And we'll be able to make... no way that turns into 1,000. From 1. I put away my charcoal earlier too. Yeah, we'll put the biodiesel here. I need to go make a new bucket or grab a bucket. Grab out some charcoal. Charcoal. Bucket. I needed some other things while I was here. Before I walk away, I will remember a hopper and a small fluid tank, which is iron bars, compressed iron and glass. The compressed iron and glass is in here, so I could just grab it out from here. The... Also, 5 iron. 8. I'll come back for that in a moment. Since I don't have that chest hooked up to storage, I really should. Chest. Hopper. Why did I do that? Small fluid tank. There we go, there's our small fluid tank. And our liquid hopper. So, it didn't count as me having one in this quest. So that might be an issue where the liquid hopper doesn't count in producing plastic, but we'll see how it goes. This is dispenser, quartz, and lapis dispenser. The bow, then we'll need some sticks. We need 9 industrial hemp. Need 7 cobblestone. 4 lapis. And 4 quartz. And a piece of redstone. Right. Bow. Dispenser. For a sec there, I freaked out thinking that I'd forgotten how to make a dispenser. There's our dispenser upgrade. Did that count in the quest book? It didn't. Weird. So I assume what you're meant to do is like this. Put the tank on top. Well, it is draining. Now we need to give it some air pressure. I don't have pipes on me. Shh, you're so loud. Get some cold coke in there, and we are now generating pressure. And while we're not using it, I'm going to put this in here. Then I also needed to put in something else to make plastic. Actually, I need plastic sheets. I think I might have done this wrong. This will give us liquid plastic, which we can use. In-world solidifying. We can't cast it out. Uh-oh. I might have done a bad thing here. Anyway, plastic. You also need charcoal there. I'll put in a bit of charcoal. Can I take that out and put it back into the tank? I think I want to redo this. Right, I got 1,000 millibuckets left. That's what I want. Required temperature 100 C. So I think the pressure building up is giving it more temperature. Information. Liquid petroleum gas and coal together in this machine can produce liquid plastic. It can also be used in fuel cracking. Heavy fuels can be cracked into lighter ones. This means diesel can be turned into kerosene, kerosene into gasoline, and gasoline into liquid petroleum gas. So I'm going to, oh no. I just realized there's biodiesel in this side as well. Can I move them again, please? You know what I'm going to do? Can I dump the output tank? Yeah, I've done this wrong. Thermo, that one. Yep. It's still in there! Oh no. I just want to empty it, dude. Do the most logical thing next. This. Why are you doing that? It's so weird. Of course. There we go. I did it. I'm a dummy. I want that grass block back in there, please. Like that. Okay. So, let's try that again. Dump the biodiesel inside. 1 bucket. Put in the charcoal. We go get some more coal coke. Since it's a byproduct of what we're doing now. In here. Okay, pressure is rising. How much pressure do we need? So we need temperature over 100. Doesn't say anything about pressure though. It says we're sitting at 23. Redstone is always on. Problems, not enough heat. Apply more heat by adding blocks that generate heat around this machine. Okay, so we need the it is the, not the heat sinks. Or is it the heat sinks? I saw it mentioned somewhere throughout the quest chain. You're adorable. I love that thing. Okay. Yeah, so I think it's, here we go, climate control. Some pneumatic machines need to be heated or cooled. This can be done with a vortex tube, which will release temperature when provided with pressure. The orange side will release high temperature, the blue side will release low. The unused side should be covered with a heat sink. That's where I saw it. So 2 pipes, we need to go get a copper. So I can get rid of that. And then a heatsink is more compressed iron and iron bars. I have to get out iron here because I don't have a way to get it out in the smeltery. I pushed everything the opposite way so that all my drawers would be hidden and look nice and everything, but now I'm just finding it's a massive pain in the butt. Alright, you need to be redstone powered. You need to be out of there. I'm just going to make some more iron bars. There you go. Cool. Can't create in current workstation? What do you mean? I'm in the workstation. And 2 copper. Then we needed a copper for the other one as well, so blop, 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 blop. There's that one there. And then this one here is the copper and iron bars. Try that again. Like I said, I struggle with the simple things the most. There you go. And now our task is complete for the everything else. Okay, so that was actually just a my bad. You needed to do climate control first. So disregard everything I said about the producing plastic one. Although you probably did already and was shaking your head going, Chillainous, what are you doing? Do this other one first. It requires it. Do you see which way the arrows are facing? That other one is going into it. Oh god, that scared me. Alright, put this up here. we need to put a heatsink on that one. Why do I feel like this has to be placed the actual way you want it? Like this. Why are these machines so difficult to place? There we go. Then we put a heatsink on that one. And then we need to give it a pipe for pressure. We have no more pipes. And we just need glass. Lovely. I'm pretty sure that said that we need to give it pressure for it to work, and even if it didn't, having some more pipes isn't going to be a bad thing. Let's have a quick look-see here. This can be done with a vortex tube, which will release temperature when provided with pressure. Yeah, cool. Shh. So loud. There we go. West temperature 151. This is now working. I have to be careful. I want that in there so that it releases some pressure if needed. Now that we have 6 buckets of molten plastic, do I have the other tank? I do. Good. Get the tank there. Get the basic mechanical pipe, put that there, get out the wrench, pull, perfect. We now have liquid plastic. Now, so it's something about in-world cooling. So does that mean like putting it in a hole or something? Again, we're going to test that. There we go. We did the thing. There's our full plastic. With 4 more plastic. Thank you. See, I'm stupid, but I'm not going to say that I'm not super stupid because I feel like I'm stupid. I'm super stupid right now. Let's quickly harvest these boys here while I'm here as well. As I said, I would like to cover my entire island in dirt. And if I'm going to do that, it's going to take a long time. Although, since we got the dirt plants, we went from dirt kind of just in this general area to everything all outside of that. So, definitely does make a difference to be able to do those sorts of things. Right, we want a bucket of plastic. Then we want 2 gunpowder, 2 zombie flesh, 2 spider eyes. We're finally back to where we were at the end of the last stream, thinking that this was the way to go, but it really wasn't because I'm silly. In you go. So this only needs 1 bar pressure. But it will probably take a hot sec just to heat up, so... You in there, you in there, you in there. You give me back this security upgrade. We will make some more security upgrades as well, because they're obviously very needed, so... No, don't drop the pressure, come on! You can do it! It's probably because it's actually just such a large pressure chamber. I should really do this in a 1x1 pressure chamber. Then I'd only need 1 of these guys. But no, I had to have the thing that looked good for the thumbnail and looked good up on top of the hill and everything. I had to. Unfortunately, it did kind of come to bite me back in the backside. There we go, cool. So hopefully that doesn't take too much or longer. Could use this opportunity right now to clean up the inventory. It's starting to look pretty bad again. That goes in there, this goes in there, that goes in there. I really should find a new place for all the things. Eat a golden carrot now, while we're full health. So I feel like with my about to be reckless actions, we are not about to be full health. I had to make eye contact with that Enderman and kill it, since we used 4 Ender Pearls earlier. Where is it? There you are. Where'd he go? Cool. Cheeto. I don't remember an explosion happening here, by the way. I don't know what happened here. At least I'll just be able to put back parts of my tree and ground, and it will look good. And we did get an Ender Pearl off that. Amazing. That in there, that goes in there. It looks like my anti-Enderman griefing data pack didn't work either, which is a bit disappointing. I didn't check on my bee. After I was like, we'll come back in 5 minutes. We got a chocolate mining bee. I'm pretty sure I might already have a chocolate mining bee. Disregard. I do not own a chocolate mining bee, which I believe is part of a breeding thing as well. Chocolate mining bee. Here we go. Yeah, so you use chocolate mining bee and digger bee to get the quarry bee and the glowing bee. Wait, I must have one because that's a redstone bee. We have redstone bees. I don't know, I don't see it. Weird. Maybe it was one of the bees that disappeared. Had a few of them happen, so more nether wart, which can go up in here. Alright, let's check why. I did it again. This is at about half pressure now. Yeah, so I probably should make like a small one for small jobs. I don't know. So next on the list is the Amadron tablet. Even though the entire world is now a wasteland, Amadron's orbital warehouses may still be intact. Sorry. They've always been fully automated, so why not try placing an order? Okay, so the Amadron tablet, I've wanted to get something from the Amadron tablet since early days, not that I can remember what it is now. If I can go through what you can get from them. That's right, it's the Sturdy Bee Cage. Sturdy Bee Cage is what I've wanted from the Amadron tablet since early days. And with that, we can also start AE2 as well. So we'll start moving into digital storage. There is one thing that I have to know if you're still around, Peter. Does AE2 in this mod pack have channel limitations, or is it unlimited channels? Also, I saw someone getting mad at people for turning off limited channels in their own single player world as well. Like, you know, like it affects everyone. Bloody hell. No, it doesn't. Shush. Let people play how they want to play. Channel limitations can be fun. They can be annoying. But yeah, I don't know. Tell you what, the whole world looks so weird out here, being so grey. Let me just do this and hope that I don't crash the game. That's better. Now it looks blue. And everything out here just looks awesome. Except for this. This is not good. Shader did not like the immersive engineer water wheel. Right, so we need plastic, we need a GPS tool, and we need an air canister. Air canister is not hard. The GPS tool requires diamonds and like way more plastic. So we're going to make our machines struggle again, gasping for power. These into seeds, and we head back up onto this one here. Beautiful, I should say. Seeds in here. I can't really run them both at the same time. I really should put a lever onto their faces, so I can turn them on and off when needed. However, this did fill up in the interim between using this and this, even though it's been quite a while. Wow, it's been nearly 2 hours already of stream. Holy moly. I need to take a thumbnail as well. I'm not sure how to take a thumbnail in this disgusting mess of cables. I should have spread out a bit more. Let's just go FOV Ooh, I might get away with this. Let's just remove that torch here real quick. There we go. Got a couple screenshots out of that with an almost good FOV. I don't think anyone's going to notice 6 FOV, so that's good. There you go, VOD Squad. There's a sneak peek into the thumbnail that you have probably already seen. That reminds me, I need to actually get my videos uploaded for the VOD Squad on YouTube. I am a bit behind, though I've done like 3 or 4 days of streaming, so I still have a day or 2 to get them all uploaded so that they process. Because, you know, as you imagine, 2 to 3 hour videos take a long time to process from uploading. They start off as 360p and then transcode all the way up to 1080p. So, yeah, that process takes time, and I really do need to get on it before I start losing on Twitch what date these things were done. Though I do have download dates. So I have 3 VODs here. I think this one here is Final Fantasy. That one there is birthday stream. So I might not have downloaded the one from last night yet. You can do it. You only need 0.05 bar left. Come on. Then we can start making PCBs and stuff. I really hope etching acid is a constant. If it's not, I'm going to be a little sad. Not that it was super hard to get here, it's just time. Alright, we are at 1 bar. There is our etching acid. Put this into an etching tank to produce unassembled PCBs from empty PCBs. We did it. We got the... I'm just spinning around in happiness looking up at the sky. We did it. We got our etching acid for the PCBs. Now I need to remember where I put the explosion book. I might have put it away down here. There it is. PNCR. Components. Is this what we want? Printed circuit boards. So we need more plastic, redstone torches, and copper nuggets. Okay. That is annoying. To say the least, annoying. So we're gonna have to do a bunch more work. I also just realized I don't have another bucket. I really should just carry buckets with me everywhere. But yeah, that's going to be more work. So, but we are getting very, very close to getting things like the Amazon drone. We need just heaps more plastic. This can make a good amount at least with the bucket. We also need to make a bunch of fluids. This is done with its plant oil. Let's put this in here to make ethanol. Yeah, I think this might be where I have to leave it. Like, I do want to continue streaming, but I also want to do a couple other things before bed as well. So, like uploading the VODs so that you guys can watch them on YouTube when they are inevitably deleted on Twitch, and all that sort of good stuff. And then I've already made some thumbnails, just need to make the other couple, and then we should be good. But yeah, I've been, again, just really enjoying this pack, and we did a lot today. Well, I guess we made 3 machines and made biodiesel. Essentially, this whole stream was to do what I tried to do in here last night and couldn't because it was an empty bucket instead of a bucket of plastic. So this 2 hour, it's essentially, that's what time it took. It took 2 hours with a little bit of faffing. This machine is choking right now for power. So sorry, little machine. That's something else that we should work on, though, is possibly making HV instead. And some batteries. Maybe even continuing to use LV for some things. Just have some, you know, some more of these accumulators because they are obviously struggling right now. We could also put in heaps of water wheels. Just put them all underground and have them all connected. And garner a bunch of power like that, and maybe even then use MV instead. We'll be the real MV of this world. I hate myself sometimes. Anyway, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to also continue harvesting gold because we want to get the gold upgrades. And actually, you know what? At this point here, it might even be worth trying to do more coal in the pressure chamber to make diamonds, or just work on diamond seeds next time. Come on, you're down to 3. You're so close. But yeah, maybe even work on diamond seeds and next time so that we can start working on getting diamond upgrades for our... do we want diamond upgrades if we're so close to AE2? AE2 has wireless everything, so... See, look, wireless terminal. I guess we're not quite there. We could keep a wired system, but I don't know. It's already somewhat wireless, so... I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to head off. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed today's stream. Again, I have been really enjoying this mod pack, and I'll probably be back in the next couple of days. I'm going to make this machine choke too. I'll probably be back in the next few days to do more while I remember what we're supposed to be doing, which is, of course... I've already forgotten. The PCBs. We need to do PCBs. Let me find a PCB. PCB. And I will throw that onto our crafting list there so that we know exactly where we're supposed to be going. And then I might, yeah, just do some more water wheels just underground and move this big ugly thing out of the way. And then obviously probably work on getting some more plastic and getting oils for these guys here as well. But anyway, thanks everyone so much for watching. I know I've said goodbye a few times now, but I hope you have enjoyed the stream. If you have, and you're not following here on Twitch, be sure to hit that follow button. For those of you on the VOD squad, be sure to also come and say hello on Twitch, twitch.tv/Chillainous. And for those of you on Twitch who might want to see our sessions so far, over 30 hours of Verdant Idea on YouTube now, which is nuts. Check it out, youtube.com/@ChillainousLive, and come jump in the Discord. There will be a link down in the description for VOD Squad people, and there is one in the Twitch chat right now. With that, thanks everyone so much for watching. I will see you again in whatever next piece of content we have lined up. Until then, do take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Ciao. Bye.